All right. Get right into it. Because I ain't going to keep y'all all night about this one, especially this. All right. Let's get right into that. Let me start this fresh. Refresh my screen. All right. Oh, hey, everybody back in the house. Thank you so much. Okay. You see, I'm loaded. I drank 3 cups of coffee. How you doing, 2 Max in a pack? Missed part 1. It was just messing around. We talk about sweeteners. This is what I really wanted to talk about earlier that, trust me, I had to calm down. I'm glad I calmed down before I talked about it. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Where you get those pruning tools? Anywhere. What's going on? Hey, Mr. C.T. Gardner. Oh, those pruning tools. Oh, got you. You can get those anywhere too. I ain't gonna call no stores out on that. Hey, Britt Mine, how you doing? Obsidian Blaze. Hey, Butterfly Effect. Hey, Dante Williams. Let me see. Lead Loaded. About to jumping down. Yes, babe, I drank 3 cups of coffee. It's all right. I'm gonna be okay. I ain't gonna be turning and twisting in the bed. I need some more water. Yeah, let me dilute that. I'll bite your ankle bone off. You don't want that. Yeah, whoop, it's right. Yeah. Okay. You want me to take a bite out of that ankle bone. Hey, baby, let me tell you something. That day sugar is the truth.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, you want your water in here?
Yeah, fill it up. Everybody say, hey, Lady Leg, tear that ankle bone up. Huh? Okay. First time canner V. Williams, congratulations. Water bath can, fresh lemon juice, all jars sealed perfectly. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, baby.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. That coffee ain't gonna wear off. Everybody say, hey, Lady Leg. I need some water. I got it right now. Congratulations on your first cannon. You popped your own top, didn't you? Finally popped your top. Thank you, 2%. Say this is because I know you're gonna say something I want to hear. Well, what brought me back to say it tonight was somebody said I'm about to get something. I forgot what they said this quick. I'm about to get some sugar cane or I'm about to get something. It don't matter what it was. If you still have family, if you still have the words, I'm about to get, do you hear? Let me tell you something. It's too late for that. Right now, I'm about to sounds just like some African tribe right now. It don't even have no kind of meaning right now. I'm about to sounds like some native tribe. I'm about to don't mean nothing anymore. You understand? So when I hear the words I'm about to, and if you are not talking about an African tribe or native man, then I don't want to hear it. If your name is not Ommabotta, you know what I'm saying? That's your name. I am literally going to put a shirt on and it's going to say Ommabotta because everybody keeps saying Ommabotta, right? Not with an I. I'm going to start it with an O. Ommabotta. grow this, that, the other thing. Ommabotta, start a garden. You hear that? How that sound? Ommabotta. Right. That matches Washiokushi Creek. Tune in. My creek out back. Washiokushi Creek and Ommabotta. Washiokushi Creek and Ommabotta Garden. See how ridiculous the creek sound? Think about how Ommabotta. Let me stop. Because if your name is really Ommabotta, this is no offense to you. Okay? If your name is really Ommabotta, because I got people watching me all around the world. If your name is Ommabotta, this is not about you. Okay? Unless you ain't gardened yet. And if your name is Ommabotta, you probably already gardening. Okay? So I'm giving you a head start, Ommabotta. So, family, it is too late. Do you understand? The height of the world right now is code red. Everybody's job everywhere is on red alert. We ain't going to talk about the political part. Don't mention that. Okay? Everybody is on high alert. What have I been telling you guys for years? That it's about to pop off. So, what I was going to talk about earlier was this. Do you have water? Don't tell me what you got. Don't tell me your supplies, because here's the problem. Now, don't talk about what you got right now. Don't, because I'm going to tell you why. All you doing right now is advertising. You get it? Right now, don't tell nobody what you got. You advertising. Be careful, because it's real now. This ain't us getting ready. This ain't us practicing. Now you start telling too many people what you got and what you're doing, you're advertising. And remember, if the people can come into your video and say, ooh, I so lonely, I need big strong man, what else can they do? Right? How else can they infiltrate your system? What else do they know about you? Because the same person that gets on your video and say, ooh, I so lonely tonight, please love me strong. That person in the comments is the same person calling your house or your cell phone and what is them bum dialing you, not butt dialing you, bum dialing you. You know the one. As soon as you answer, hi, this is John. Are you lacking insurance? If so, please press 9 now. Them, they the same people. Robocall, that's it. Robocall. Them the same people. They work at the same place in the same building. So if they can find all your information and infiltrate your system and what you got and what you're doing, what else can they do? So don't advertise. All I'm asking you right now, all of that is serious, okay? And those people don't got no real technology. The people that really can get you, okay? The people that's really doing it, think what they can do. So, I'm going to say this. I hope you have water. Lots of it. Because you don't know what stupid people are going to do with the watering system. I hope you have something else to defend yourself. Okay? If it ain't the Click Clack Club, then I hope you have something manual to protect yourself. Don't say if you do or don't. Hold on, my battery about to die. And I'm about to ask you. The only thing I forgot to do. Let me see. I don't know what's wrong with my plug is tripping. Hold on. Why is this tripping like this? Come on, girl. Don't do me this way. Let me make sure I'm getting some battery, some juice. Hold on. Wait, I'll cut my ringer on so I can hear it. I'm not hearing nothing. Hold on, family. Let me get some juice. what you are. You're my sugar thing, my chocolate star. I have you, but not too many. You're the only one. Good, plenty juicy. Juicy fruit. Juicy. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm doing some real rigging right now with this. All right. Man, this thing tripping. Everything going sour on me. Don't nobody want the word out. There we go. All right. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I'm getting power, y'all. Hold on. There it is. I'm getting power. Okay. We good. Okay. Family. Y'all all know we ain't going to talk about it. I believe I'm buffering because I've been messing around with the thing, okay? It's not a real... Anyway. Read the book, Big Brother's Watching You. I'm not even going to get into the conspiracy of this whole... See, that's the part. I'm not getting into the conspiracy theory of the crap. Because then, listen, that makes me just as crazy as other people. When you start getting into the conspiracy of who you think is behind the problem and who do you think is... And you can come up with so many different scenarios. You can start with Bigfoot and work your way backwards. I don't care about the conspiracy. I don't care if it's the government, because here's the thing. Let's be for real. Everybody is always saying the conspiracy of it's the man gonna get you, right? That's the biggest conspiracy. No matter where you start on the timeline, it started with such and such. Remember, he got shot, and then they saw the dude on the grassy knoll, and then you could go anywhere with that crap. But the problem that I just saw, which I've been saying all the whole time when I be like, I'm not getting into conspiracy. You know why? Screw that crap. It's not the man I'm worried about. It's my brother I'm worried about. We just saw that. We just saw thousands of people act a total fool ass. Listen. Now, before you go knocking me over the head, this is what I want to say to you. Think about this, family. Let's just for a minute just say that all those thousands of people was right. Let's just conspiracy, they were all right. Did they handle it right? No. It's just like, your man is cheating on you. You seen him. His boots is at the end of the bed and the covers is shaking. Okay? You're looking at him do it. But shooting him, did you handle it right? No. Absolutely not. So even though, you caught your husband cheating on you, or you caught your wife cheating on you, putting a 45 in their back, was that a good way to handle it? Absolutely not. You're going to prison. And they might smoke your brains a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Whether they were right or they were wrong, they handled it totally wrong. That's all I'm saying. So, with that being said, to those people and the people that don't believe that, I'm going to say this. Everybody loves a lie. You can believe a lie. You can keep believing that you're going to fit in that size 9.5 shoe, fellas. You know good and well just because it's on sale don't make your feet smaller. You better get that 13 and shut up and stop playing. Ladies, you know good and well, you ain't about to put them little pants on and get away with it. You can lie to yourself and look like a fool all you want to and put them little pants on and stuff. You can lie to yourself. Nothing wrong with that. You happy with your lie. But here's the thing. This is where I had a problem with what just happened. Are you willing to kill and die for a lie? Because it sounds like everybody is willing to kill and die for a lie or a conspiracy. Nobody is willing to kill and die for no facts. So, are you ready to die for a lie? That's my problem. Because that's what's about to pop off. Are you really, truly willing to die, risk your life? And see, that's the part where I have a problem with all of this. Because you're not even thinking about yourself. You only thinking about yourself. That just shows how selfish you were. You wasn't thinking about all your family members. Just like, look, yeah, we believe in it too, but don't go up there doing that. Don't do that. So now your family going to be ridiculed because all y'all silly asses is in prison looking stupid. And guess what? I hope those tire tracks on your back from that bus feel good because he threw y'all dumb selves under the bus. You all up under the bus. You licked the muffler. Because soon as y'all got done doing that, he turned around and was like, y'all can't be doing that now. I didn't want that. He threw you under the bus. So even if you still believe the lies, I wouldn't believe no lie from somebody that just threw me under the bus. You understand? He said it. I'm not making it up. He was on the news. Pumpkinhead was all on the news, and he said that was wrong, and I don't want that. Filth, flying filth, y'all dirty dogs, y'all shouldn't have done that. That was wrong. Right after he told you to go do it. So once they start pulling, what I tell y'all a long time ago, didn't I tell you, you want to mess with a rich man? You don't got to protest. You don't got to go down there. Guess what you do? Hit them in the pocket. Stop shopping at their establishment. Don't give them no more money. Soon as all them banks pulled out and said, we ain't giving you no more money, punkyhead. He said, wait, I got to do a press conference. Yeah, what y'all did was wrong. That was dirty. Should have did it. See? So now you got to ask yourself, you're in prison right now. It's hundreds of people in prison right now with a brand new boyfriend that you didn't ask for, all because Punkerhead threw you under the bus. So those folks are so ready to die. If it wasn't a lie, he wouldn't have backtracked. Nobody backtracks when they really truly believe in something. If they believe in what they say, I'm willing to die for that. You understand? If I got a lie and I'm willing to go down with the ship because of my lie, then that's what I'm going to do. But to turn around and be like, you dirty dogs, y'all shouldn't have done that. But then just to fly down to another state and say, it was still, look what they did to us, y'all. Look what they did to us. Wait a minute. You said go and tear them up. Then you got on the news and said, y'all shouldn't have did it. That's why y'all going to jail. But then you flew down to another state down south and said, that's right. They dirty. They still horrible to us. They treating us bad. Which one is it? So if you don't have any kind of moral compass or any common freaking sense, I'll do it for you. He just flip-flopped on you about 3 or 4 different times. He don't know what to believe himself. So why would you be willing to die for it could be a lie? If it's not total factual, Ace of Spades, Ace Spade says, never trust the government. Ace, I'm going to tell you this, partner. Never trust nobody. That's what I'm saying. Never trust nobody. It ain't just the government. Look, the government didn't make them folks run down there and act a fool. Each other did. They called each other and was like, you going? They all got off the same bus. Like they going to the casino. They did. They all caught the same flights. They all stayed in the same hotels. They all been on the same chat lines. The government didn't make them do that. So now, who don't you trust? See? I'm not saying the man is right. But these people clearly ain't. The conspiracy is the man ain't right and the man is always up to us. The man is always trying to get us. That's a conspiracy that can go from front to back. But the truth is, we all started this gangster stuff and we did it poorly. So, I don't have to get into all of that crap because you can believe what you want to believe. But the truth is this. I wouldn't ride with nobody that just threw me under the bus. I wouldn't ride with nobody because that's telling me, that's going to make me start to think about this for a minute. Like, I still believe I don't want that other guy in power, but I sure don't know about you no more either. We all got friends and family in our lives that we love, we trust, we cherish, that have done some horrific things that make us be like, I can't rock with you no more. I love you, but I can't rock with you no more. You know, I just don't come over no more. I ain't coming over there no more. I still love you though. But I can't rock with you no more, man. I'm tired of you lying. You keep lying. And if I got to keep scratching my head like, I don't know what to think. I can't let that, because this is the part, like I told you, what those people did. Selfishness. I can't rock with you no more because, homie, even if I love you, you my dog. Here's the problem with that. You my dog. I'll love you. I'll ride with you to the end for right or wrong, right? Here's the problem with the selfishness. If I go to prison, my whole family goes to prison because they ain't got no daddy no more. My wife ain't got no husband no more. Now I'm somebody else's husband in the pen, okay? Think about that. My selfishness, I took myself away from my entire family. Now that make my wife gotta struggle, make my kids gotta struggle, make my mama gotta struggle, my sisters, everybody that's depending on me and counting on me is struggling because of my selfish act. So even if I do feel that I'm riding with this dude, ride or die, I still gotta think about the consequences of the people around me. Because I represent, even in this neighborhood, I represent this neighborhood. I don't like nobody here. But I still don't want to down them to the point where, you know, I don't want to mess up their neighborhood either. All of the stuff that you do reflect on everything around you. You know, my father used to tell me, this is a true story. My father said this. When I used to be dating and I was young, all of us, when we're young, you know what we do? Ooh, I'm in love with her. Ooh, this the one I want to marry. This the one I want to marry. This the one. This the one. My mama was always sweet and like, baby, she cute. I like her. Yeah. You know what my daddy say? What her mama look like? I know if my brother watching. What her mama look like? Is her daddy in the house? How many brothers she got? She got some sisters? Yeah. You know why he would say that? Because he said this. Because if you marry her, you marry the family. That's the part that nobody tells you when you getting in married and getting into relationships. That's why half the time it don't work out. Half the time it don't work out. Not because of you and your partner. It don't work out because of the family 80% of the damn time. Either, I don't care what it is, they getting in your business. They dipping in your finances. Your cousin won't stop borrowing money, and your wife won't stop loaning it to him. And you know y'all got bills. Stop loaning Jimmy all that money. He ain't gonna give it back. Most of the time, it's the family members that mess up a relationship. So when you go looking for a relationship, you kind of got to look at them all. Most dudes do not want to go and meet nobody's family. Not me. My daddy taught me you go over there and see what's going on in their household. Then you would know what you got. Me and Lady Leah been married almost 30 years. My daddy wasn't wrong. You hear me? So when I married my wife, I married her whole family. So I represent her family. So everything I do, say, even on this doggone computer, I represent them. So when you run out doing nonsense in the street and in politics, it's other people besides you that's going to pay for that. All of them people in prison, guess what? They got kids. They done interviewed their mamas. They done interviewed their little sisters. Their daughters is crying because they like, is mommy coming home? No, she's not. She's not. Not at all, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Mommy's gone. She's in a long time out. Okay? I'm being funny, but it's not even the truth. Congratulations to Max. It's not even funny because it's so much the truth. How many people right now, husbands or grandma is telling little Cindy, mommy's not coming home. Mommy has a new girlfriend now. She's not going to be with daddy anymore. Because you took it upon yourself in your selfish act to go out and do something, whether you thought you was right or you thought you was wrong. The people that's really paying for it ain't you. It's that little girl, that little boy, your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your neighbors. Because now everybody, look at all the news reporters in their neighborhoods right now. All the news reporters is in their neighborhoods interviewing them about your goofy tail, right? They're interviewing them about you. And you know what? You never even talk to the people down the block, but they always walk their dog past your house. And you know what they saying about a lot of them? I knew something was strange in that house with all those weird flags flagging around and everything. And yeah, they don't cut the grass either. We've been calling the HOA on them and they won't do it. Y'all been seeing the same reports too, right? So all the people that you thought you loved, now you making them look bad. You blowing their neighborhoods up like it's the house from the Amityville Horror. They doing tours in your neighborhood now because of your silly, simple self. You learning how to make a grilled cheese on the frame of your bed and a lighter. You probably watch some of my wine making videos and you gonna be better at it than I was making bum wine. Where you going? That's jailhouse rock. Okay? So, with all of that being said, family, everybody is still willing to die for the lie. Clearly. They're willing to die for the lie. Okay, and I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying this out of malice. You know, when people find out their sexuality, what do they call it? Coming out the closet, right? That's what they call it. Or your lies and all your stuff done fell out the closet. Your skeletons came out the closet. We never talk about closet racism. Because you know, there's clubs for that stuff. You know, there are certain clubs for when you find out what sexuality you feel like you want to be. There's clubs for that where those same like-minded people like to go and hang out, have a couple drinks. I'm sure now you better open up some clubs for that. Because your closet racism is wide open. It's off the hinges. Everybody know now, if it didn't do one thing, I'm going to tell you one good thing that came out of this whole mess. There's one good solid thing. I see you now. I could smell you before. I could kind of taste it in the air. Every now and then I would look around. You know how you think you saw a shadow? Thought I saw something. Nah. You smell that? Smell a little bit. What does it smell like, honey? It smell like racism. No? You don't smell it? Oh, maybe it's just me. But now, I see you. With my own two eyes, I see you. The best thing that could have ever came out of all of this, even though it's terrible, even though it's horrible, the best thing that could have came out of all of this is I see you now. It's not like hearing a ghost or hearing a whisper on the wind anymore. I can see you. That is everything to me. That's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I was driving down the street today. I was taking my mama some flowers. And I was driving down the street and I was behind a truck. This was a company truck. I'm not going to say what company because they're major and they're all around the entire world, okay? You have to get on this to travel. You have to get all aboard this to travel. So I'm behind this truck, this maintenance truck that lets people get all aboard to travel, okay? And they had a bunch of racist stickers on the back of their truck. Racist. I ain't talking about some who you voted for, just racist. Just blatant on the company truck. And I'm behind it. So I'm just staring and looking at it, and I was trying to get my phone. I was going to take a picture. Then I was like this. Well, no, don't report them. Report them to who? Report them to who? Didn't you hear me? I see you now. And guess what? The man sees them too. Because the same people that they appointed to put in these squad cars to patrol me just tried to kill them too. Now they're saying, hey, I think we got some dirty cops. They let them in the house. 12 of them so far. They opened the doors. All I was saying was like, you don't say. You think? So now I think you need to look over some cases in prison and all these people locked up and rethink their sentences. You need to let a lot of people up out of there. Because the same people that just arrested Tyrone just tried to kill you. Y'all need to do some rethinking and some revamping of how this system works. Because guess what? Now you're seeing and you're feeling what we feel every day. Oh, the cops is behind us. Only thing I'll think about when I got a cop behind me, I'm legit. But all I think about is this. I'm legit, so I don't have anything to worry about. Why should I get nervous every time I see a police? You know why I get nervous? Because this is what they don't understand. I get nervous, and the police ask you this, why are you so nervous? Because I don't know if you're a good cop or a bad cop. I'm not nervous for nothing I did, and I ain't nervous about nothing in my car. I'm worrying about, is you a good cop or is you a bad cop? That's why I'm nervous, sir. What else you want me to do? License, insurance, registration, no problem. I'm not nervous for what I've done. I'm not nervous even for getting a ticket for making a turn without putting my blinker on. I'll pay the ticket. I know I was wrong. I ain't even going to complain about it. That's not what I'm scared of and nervous about and sweating for no reason. No, I'm not sweating because I got a trunk full of funk back there from coming from Miami. No, I'm sweating because I don't know if you're a good guy or a bad guy. That costume you got on don't mean ish to me. That's a costume. See, it's a difference. It's a thin line between a costume and a uniform. You hear what I said? It's a difference between a costume and a uniform. Get what I'm saying? A costume means you just dressed up like something else. that you really want to be. That's a costume. A uniform is something you wear to uphold all the rules and the truth that you're supposed to be representing. Everything that you gave an oath to when you stood there, the day you had on your white gloves, okay, and your white hat, it don't matter what branch of whatever you is, that day. Instead of a sidearm, you had a sword on the side of you. You gave an oath to the Father to uphold truth and justice, no matter whether you're in the military or you are a police officer. I don't care if you're a security guard at one of the big box stores. You gave an oath to uphold truth and justice for everybody. So the difference to me between a costume and a uniform is just that. So, are you a good guy or a bad guy? Are you a good cop or a bad cop? You understand? Because if you're a bad cop, you got on a costume. You're wearing a costume, sir. If you are not upholding that law, you have on a costume just like it's October 31st. You're no different. You're wearing a costume pretending to be something that you really are not. The only difference is, you ever see on TV one of them parties they have and everybody dress up like an animal? You know what I'm saying? And they go humping on each other. They dress up like bunny rabbits and stuff. I don't know, dogs and wolves and stuff. And they go to these little clubs or these ballrooms and they keep them suits on and they get busy. You ever hear about them, Furbies or something? I don't know what they call. You dig what I'm saying? There is no difference between you and them. All right? There is no difference between you and them. They dressed up like whatever they felt like being. If this woman wanted to dress up like a kitty cat, okay, she wanted to dress up like a kitty cat. That's what she coming to the party as. He want to dress up like Darth Vader. That's what he feel like he gonna be. Yeah, the furries. That's what they gonna do. It's a costume. And here's the difference. They wear them costumes and they never takes them off, right? They never takes them off. They be hot and sweating and everything in there. They never takes them off. Nobody know who nobody is, okay? They keep them on for days. Them costumes got to smell like hell when they done. But they keep them costumes on for days because they really, in their mind, believe that they a kitty cat. I guess if you wear your costume long enough, you really start thinking, well, get rid of them. I don't care who it is. Let me see. You think you're a kitty cat. So, it's no difference to me. It's no doggone difference to me. Just because you wearing that suit don't make you who you are. What make you who you are is in here. Super seedlings, who? Ace spade. Oh, I talked to that person a little earlier. Okay. Buy ace spade. Okay. All right. So, that's what I meant. Are you willing to die for a lie? I don't care if you really crooked in your head or not. You know what's even worse? Some of those folks ain't even willing to die for their own lie. They're willing to die for another man's lie. That make you even dumber. You won't even die for your own cause? You dying because another man told you something. Where does that make you? O.V. Hurst, the shopping list is this. I'll just title this something right off the top of my head. The shopping list is this, okay? Are you ready? There is no real shopping list because it's too late to shop for anything. That's my whole point. The shopping list meant it's over. In the beginning of this video, I said the words Ommabotta. That is not an African man. That is not a Native American man. Ommabotta is all I keep hearing on this channel is Ommabotta garden. Ommabotta get some seeds. Ommabotta grow some sugarcane. Ommabotta start some wine. Ommabotta. Ommabotta. It's too late. If your name and your birth certificate does not say Ommabotta, you are in trouble. Okay? Because it's too late. Do you have any protection? Are you watching the news? Okay? Because the stuff on here, y'all, more than twerking videos and the latest Vine dance or TikTok dance. Are you prepared? This is why I was going to go live earlier with this, what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to tell you, stick with me. I got scared. I'm going to say it. I got scared earlier. You know why I got scared? Because I'm not going to name the name of the store that's closing by me. It's closing down for no reason. There is no reason this store should be closing because get this family. This store has made billions. We ain't gonna say their name. This store has made billions through this whole mess. We all depend on this store right now. And if you are not ready, you're still going to this store every day because you have not gotten ready. Your shopping list is still, you ain't got no checks on none of the shopping lists that I told you for the last 3 years. Think about this. Ommabotta, we gonna call him Ommabotta, okay? Ommabotta, and that ain't to nobody specific. Just listen, the person, if you're this person, your name is Ommabotta. Ommabotta hasn't grown a garden. Ommabotta hasn't gotten any skills. Ommabotta has not saved up any food. Ommabotta has not stored any water. Ommabotta has no weapons. Ommabotta ain't did nothing. That is the shopping list that you're a little too late for. If you have not done anything yet, the first thing you should have did when you saw the news, when all that nonsense popped off, was, look, go change your birth certificate from Ommabotta to whatever your real name is. And go out there and get you some food, grab you some beans, grab you some rice, grab you some water, store up some water, get your weaponry. If you can't find no click booms right now, you need to have went to the Goodwill or went to the sporting section and been able to get ready to knock a home run. You got to get yourself together because guess what? It's too late. I'm praying. Got a fly here. I'm praying to the Father above that they knock this out. Stop it. Stop it before it go too far. Stop this madness before it goes too far. It's already done went too far, y'all. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody keep talking about they ready to go to war. I'm ready for a civil war. I'm ready for this. You ain't, I don't, you ain't ready for that. You ain't ready to kill another man. You know why I know people ain't ready to kill another man for another man's lie? While you're watching the television set and watch people act a fool, you know what I saw? Weakness. Everybody saw strength in numbers. Strength in numbers is what everybody saw. But you know what I kept my eye on? Weakness. And I'm going to tell you what made me see the weakness. You know what I kept hearing? Come on, guys. Are you ready? Let's go. Come on. Let's. Why didn't he just go? What you need them for? So many of them was on the front line and they would stop and be like, come on, this is for freedom, so we gotta go. Come on, let's do this. And then somebody else in the front, yeah, I guess go inside. You went inside, and just to prove how stupid you are, you went in there and you didn't even know what to do. All the time you sat in there wasting time looking around at all the damn artwork, that showed you're a fool. Because you did not, listen, I'm going to tell you this. As foolish as most of those people were to do that, even if they believe in it, okay? You went in there with no plan. 90% of the people that went in there were pushed inside. And once inside, people in the back is like, go faster, let's go, let's get them. Okay, I guess I'll go in here and do some stuff. You could tell, listen, have you ever seen how we riot? When we riot, we tear shit up. You know why? Because it's real anger and it's real pain. When you tear stuff up like that, yeah, I'm going to say it, we tear stuff up. You know why? Because that's pain. That's hurt. And then they say, but they're looting, they're stealing out of the stores. You know why? Because nobody paid us back for the injustice that just happened. I'm going to take everything until you show me some justice. I'm going to burn this sucker down till somebody show me some justice. If you want me to stop, that dude need to be in prison. Here's the difference. You're willing to die for a lie. You're willing to die from a lie that a man conjured up. Even his own people couldn't prove that he was right. His own people, he put everybody in the places that he wanted them to be. You understand? He cheated 1 billion times and he still lost. You ever been playing cards and tried to cheat and somebody still beat you? That's humiliating. Like, damn. You got 2 cards up under your butt cheek. And how did the person get a full house? What? That gotta hurt. So, he did everything to cheat and he still lost. No matter what. Everybody know. Come on, man. So, with that being said, you're willing to die for another man's lie. You ain't even willing to die for your own self, your own cause. We burn stuff up and we're that angry. And yes, we go to looting. Yes, we go to burning stuff up. You know why? Because you're willing to go and do what you did for a lie. What we're doing is for injustice and murder. Outright, blunt murder. So, if I just watch my homie get murdered on television like I'm watching a ball game, and then you say, it's okay, we'll straighten it out, and nothing ever happens, you mean to tell me it's not okay for me to go burn some stuff up? Are you foaming at the mouth? Are you crazy? That's what you're telling me is I'm supposed to bend over and take it. That's what you're telling me when you do that. Now listen now. This ain't no conspiracy theory. This ain't no I heard Bigfoot making love to a werewolf in the woods while we was camping. You dig what I'm saying? We all around the world, around the planet Earth, watch that man get murdered by one of them. Murdered in cold blood. Not just murdered, not just shot, not just stabbed, but slow, painful, helpless. There shouldn't have even been no trial for you, sir, for what you just did on worldwide television. So you broke the world's heart with what you did. And the people that let you go infuriated everybody. So I'm not saying what we did was right and how we handled it was right, but what are we supposed to do when we watch murder? When we watch murder. When we went in and acting a fool, I seen K9 units everywhere. It was dogs everywhere. I thought it was a damn dog show. It was so many dogs on leashes out there barking at people trying to bite them. They was turning loose dogs. Just like back in the day, water hoses and everything. It was all on. Smoke bombs and everything popping off. Which one, Anne-Marie? Anne-Marie, which one? Nope. We ain't gonna say I for an eye, Murray. That ain't right. We ain't gonna say I for an eye. I'm just saying. Is right is right, wrong is wrong. Then there's your opinion. Which one, Yvonne McFadden? Colette, which one? Okay, that's all I need to know. I don't see him yet. Give me 2 ticks. Okay, I got you. All right, that's it. It don't matter what they think. I got them. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Good looking out. I got them. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter who won. It don't matter who lost. I don't care about who sit in that chair. That's the brainwash, you big dumbass, Chi-Town. That's the brainwash, you idiot. You're arguing about 2 millionaires that's going to tell us what to do. You dummy. That's why this is all so stupid. We is on the same team. You know why, Chi-Town? Because you poor and I'm poor. They're rich. You dummy. It don't matter which one of them go to office. Why is we fighting over 2 rich dudes? You understand? That's the part he got you brainwashed because you're poor. And here's the other thing, okay? Trust and believe this. This is my promise to you, Chi-Town, and every other troll that's watching me and everybody else who don't believe in what I'm saying right now. Listen to me closely. I promise you with all my heart, I promise you that the man that you're willing to go storm that castle for will never, ever, ever invite you in his home. You will never, ever grace his presence without him turning his nose up. You will never, ever sit across the table from that man and eat any of his food that he can afford and you can't. You will never, ever, ever take a ride in one of his expensive cars. You will never, ever, ever date his daughter. He will never, ever, ever give you a job. He will never, ever, ever come and knock on your door and hand you $400 when your light bill is due. So why are you fighting for him or the other guy? Because guess what? He won't either. You're fighting for something. Do you understand? That's like us getting in a fist fight over a ball game. These dudes is millionaires. You fighting like, oh, you see that? That was a foul. That was a foul. Who cares? When these dudes is done playing the game and running up and down that court, Jack, one dude is going home with $20 million. The opposing dude is going home with maybe $15 million. You going home broke as hell and eating at the Crab Shack because you just spent all your money on one of them dumbass tickets to go watch two millionaires play the game. There's no different in politics. You understand? They're playing their game for them. They're not playing that game for you. If they were playing the game for you, man, none of us wouldn't have no problems. They're not playing this game for you. They're playing the game for them, for the elite. You dummy. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter who you voted for, man. That's the problem. That's the problem that I have. We're fighting over people that don't even care about us. Man, look, I love you. I love you, man. You got a flat tire, bruh. You a white dude, I'm a black dude, right? If I see you in the street and you got a flat tire on the side of your road and a kid and your babies is in the back of your car, who you think gonna come and help you change your tire? Me. Not that dude you willing to die for his lie. Nobody in his whole entire camp is going to help you. You're going to be depending on me, whether you like me or not. If it's raining and it's cold and you got a 3-year-old in the back of the seat and the baby crying and your wife is pregnant, he is not coming to help you. I'm the guy that's going to say, hey, man, you all right? You need some help? Me. Me and you is the ones supposed to be like this, bruh. Not them. Why are you fighting for him? He's not going to help you. You can't call him on the line and ask him for help. And even if he drove up next to you with your flat tire, my promise to you, he's not going to stop. He could have 15 spare tires that fit your exact car and a NASCAR crew in the front seat that could change your tire in 20 seconds. Guess what? He's going to drive by you. I'm the dude that's going to stop for you, man. Why is you fighting for him over a lie? It don't matter which one of them get in office. It don't matter. It don't even matter. You live in a hood or a trailer park. I live in a hood or a trailer park. They live in places where you got to have codes and know guards and get through guards and stuff to get to their house. You'll never be invited to his home, man. Never. Never. You'll never sit in a movie theater next to him and ask him, hey, popcorn? Never. You'll never rub shoulders with that man for the rest of your life. And you're willing to die for him. You'll cheat on your wife, but you will die for that idiot. You lay next to your wife every day, you bum. You lay next to your wife every day, and you don't give two ticks about her. You don't even know her eye color half the time. You can tell all the stats of LeBron James. You know what color shoe he wear, what size shoe he wear, what kind of drawers he wear. You know what haircut he had this week. You know everything about him. You've been to several of his games like you done went to one of your children's recitals. But I bet you don't even know, man, your wife's shoe size. You couldn't buy her a dress because you don't know her size if you prayed on it. You don't know that her eyes is green. You keep thinking that they're brown because that's probably what LeBron James' eye color is. You keep, why did you? That's why when you buy her something, she kind of look at you like, oh, Thanks, honey. Thanks. You shouldn't have. Because you really shouldn't have, bruh. You probably went out and bought her a LeBron James jersey. She only watching the game because she love you, you bum. She don't even like basketball. She only sitting there next to you because she love you, and you could care less. So you're fighting over two rich people that could care less about you. You think when LeBron James is done playing the basketball games, he gonna call you like, hey, what's up, Randy? Hey now, LeBron. Man, we won, man, we won. Oh, God dang, you man, made me a rich man. I put a bet on you. He's not calling you Randy, Chi-Town. He's not calling you. All I want you to do, you don't got to like me or at all. All I want to do is, man, put something on your mind. And if you a real man or a real woman, I just want you to think about it. Look who you fighting for. Look what you doing. You embarrassed your whole family. You embarrassed your whole neighborhood. You embarrassed your whole lineage for a man that don't even care about you. A man that would listen, he wouldn't spit on you. He was like, I'm not wasting my good spit on you. You understand that? That's what we fighting for. Listen, in my heart, that's how I keep it. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and then there's your opinion. Right to me is, man, if I see another man with a family in the car, I cannot pass you, man, and let you sit out in the rain with a flat tire with no jack. I can't do it. I'm the one gonna stop and help you, man. If you a little short and you in front of the grocery line in front of me, you short about $1, man, I got you, man. Go ahead. I got you. He's not going to do that. Neither one of them dudes in that office is fighting over that office chair. Ain't going to do that. It's going to be me. So why is you fighting me? How many times have everybody been in that grocery line? And it was like, wait a minute. I can run to the car because, and then somebody behind them was like, hey, don't worry about it. I got you. Go ahead. You sure? I just want to run to the car. No. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Thank you. God bless you. That's the person to help you. Why do you hate them? Why do you hate me? I'm the one that wants to help you. I'm the one that really wants to help you. You know why? Because we the same. You know we the same? Look, that's not the same, but I'm going to tell you what is. Where my wallet? Our wallets is the same. That's why I want to help you. Our skin color is different. Our wallet is the same. You just did 12 hours and didn't make no money because guess what? Over a third of that went to him. So now tomorrow you got to do another 12 just to make sure you can cover the light bill because the other third of that is going to him. And you hate me? Come on. That's the problem here. This ain't about the color of your skin. It's about the color of the inside of your wallet. That's the racist part. That's the real racism. You understand? I had to get it off my back. That been bubbling on me like some old gravy I pulled out the refrigerator, been about 2 weeks old. That been in there bubbling. I had to get that out. Because do you understand what I'm saying? You're fighting a stupid war. You're fighting you know what's crazy? This the crazy part. Let's be real about it. You fighting for one man's lie. One man, thousands of people is fighting for one silly man's lie. He's a silly man. Let's keep that together real, okay? I don't care if you like him or not. He's a silly man. You're all willing to fight or die for one man's silly lie. Not an organization, one man. Which one, Courtney Jackson? You're willing to die for one man's life. But when people in other countries attack us and kill your brothers and sisters and the people that you love and the people that's really on the front line fighting to keep this country free, I don't see not a one of y'all joining the army. I don't see not one of y'all joining the Air Force. All y'all do is stay here, set up a stage, and sing songs about freedom. When those other countries attack us, I don't see nobody ready to go. You send your babies and your daughters and your children to go fight for you, and you still physically able, where they will accept you. The rules have got a lot lighter these days of who they'll let in the military. Okay? They don't care about your asthma anymore. You go in there with your coughing ass. We need you on the front line. Okay? You going on in there with your bad kneecap. Go on in there. How many legs you got? One? You'll work. Go over there. They letting them in. So how old are you? 50 what? Go talk to Sergeant such and such over there. They letting them in, man. So every time somebody over on the other side act up, I don't see nobody. You make a lot of good songs about it. Good songs. It's a lot of eagles flying, a lot of cherry and apple pie eating and hot dog chomping, but it ain't no action. If you really believe in your freedom in your country and all of this other stuff, man, go sit your tail up on there. We need more troops. But then when these knucklehead millionaires get in a little fist fight, then you ready to go act a fool. It's fake, man. You're fake. It's a bunch of fakery. You just went there. It's like YouTube land. It's like it's like for social media. Everybody in there did a video. That's why they're in prison, you bunch of idiots. You're in prison because you told on your own self. You was duck mouthing at the damn terrorist convention, because that's what it was. It was a terrorist convention. You in there with duck mouth. You got your arm around. Yeah, terror. So now for those folks, I just want to ask you this. What is the difference between you and somebody that's coming to blow up the Twin Towers? What's the difference between you, and I'm talking to the folks that act it up. What's the difference between you and people that come over here planting bombs on airplanes and blowing them up? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You didn't breach anything. You terrorized our country. So if you terrorized our country, ain't that treason? You brought terror domestically. You terrorized people in your own country. Do you understand the meaning of terrorist? Terrorist is just a word that we've overused because that is depicting what that person is. But what does a terrorist do? By definition, they cause terror. You terrorized hundreds of people in that little building, making you a terrorist, making you were domestically born and raised here in these United States, making you a domestic terrorist. That sounds terrible coming out of your mouth, but that's what you are. You understand? Okay? It don't matter whether you steal a Snicker bar or you steal a Cadillac. You're a thief. You're a crook. You're a criminal. Steal a Hot Wheel car or a bottle of Hennessy. You're a thief. Don't change the definition. You can literally go to jail. I know it's silly, but you can still go to jail and do some time for that Snicker bar. So all I'm saying to you, people, you don't gotta like me. That's okay. I get it. Not a problem with that. I just want people to think about what your next move is. And for all of the folks that don't like me just because I'm so golden brown, think about that for a second. I just want you to think about that for a minute. You you hate me because of my golden skin. But I'm the guy that if your wife was being attacked by a terrorist, I would help your wife. If your child was being kidnapped by a freak, I would save your child. But you hate me for what? Now, if you hate me because you want my skin, there's an app for that. Okay. If you hate me because you are envious of this skin, that's why you go out and get a tan. If you hate me because you hate the color of my skin, you can wear shades when I'm around. You don't have to hate me. Okay? They got suntans, sunscreens. They even got that spray paint. I've seen it. I've seen it. They spray. They put them little goggles on like this. Them little goggles like that on both eyeballs, and then they spray it. Oh, you should know, because that's what Pumpkinhead do. Okay? He hate graffiti, but he pays somebody millions every year to come with one of them cans and like on the side of a New York train. Because he's a big boy. If you look closely, if Pumpkinhead pull his pants down right on his right butt cheek, I bet you it got a tat name say Raul. What's the name? Diego. I bet you, because you know on every graffiti, you got to tag your name on it. So when that train go by or that bus go by, people know Diego did that. So I bet you after Diego finished painting you orange, pull his pants down, Diego. So there's ways to get around that if you don't like me. Because either you want this or you don't like it at all. You don't got it. Okay? Give me a break. I had to get this off my chest. I'm tired of it building up. It's like you needed a enema of hurt and pain. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been backed up. You ever been backed up and you ain't took a dump in like 2 weeks? Your eyes is turning brown and they really green. You finally eat a pear. A good soft Bartlett. Or go to the doctor. And all that come out. You come out the bathroom like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. That little dance he was doing. You come out the bathroom like that, baby. Disco balls spinning and everything. That's how I feel right now. Because I got that out. And if you didn't hear anything I said, I'm going to sum it up for you. Brothers and sisters, white, black, and brown, I love you. You ever saw one of those movies where you pick the wrong enemy, by the middle of the movie, you start to realize this ain't the dude that did the crime. It was you. That's what I want you to realize. It ain't me. It's not me you should hate. It's them. It's them. Just think real quick. Who would help you in your normal everyday problems? Not them. Who would help you in your everyday problems? Every day. When I say every day, flat tire. You need a couple dollars. Your roof is leaking. Do you call anybody from the government when you got a leaking roof? No. You call your cousin, your neighbor. They the ones that come and help you. You get in a car accident. Who do you call? You do not call nobody in the government. You either call your neighbor or the dude in the next trailer next to you. That's who you call. You do not call folks from the government to help you do anything that you do every single day, your everyday life. You call me. You don't go listen to some good jazz music. You don't listen to a nice song from them. You listen to me. I don't go to the clubs and I don't go to carnivals to see them. I go to see you. Do what your hot dog eating contest ass. You understand? We all do the same thing. When the last time you been to a carnival or state fair and seen them? You don't. When have you been trying to knock the doggone balls off the damn milk jug so you can win a teddy bear standing next to them? You haven't. You stood next to me. And when you couldn't knock that doggone jug over and your daughter wanted that big ass teddy bear and I knocked it over, I gave it to you while she wasn't looking so you could give your daughter this teddy bear. Because my wife don't need no another teddy bear. So your daughter gonna grow up thinking her daddy won her that teddy bear and she'll never forget it. For the rest of her life, she can be like, Dad, remember that time you knocked down all them jugs and then got me that big blue teddy bear? I still got that teddy bear to this day. What she don't know is some big old crazy black man handed you that teddy bear behind your back and said, man, get that to your daughter. Get that to your daughter, man. Thanks, man. Thanks. They ain't gonna do that. I'm done. So, for all the people named Ommabotta, it's too late. It's poop all in the fan. And it's slinging all over the place. So, did you see how many trolls was in here tonight? Those are the people that I'm warning you about right now. Those are the people that's hell-bent on, Shaka Brady, but Ronald Reagan did not answer. But it don't matter. I don't care which one is in the seat. That man that you just said never helped you do nothing. I don't care what kind of politics you like that he did. He never done nothing for you. Your neighbor next door that you can't stand has done more for you than that man. I'm going to tell you how. I don't care if he took your newspaper, somebody put your mail in his box, he brought it across the street and gave it to you. I don't care what it is. Your dog was lost down the block. He went and grabbed your dog and brought it home. and say, hey, I seen little Frisky down the block. I don't know how she got it. Oh, Frisky, there you go. He done more for you than that man ever did. This ain't about politics. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You fighting over the wrong stuff. I don't care about none of them. And you shouldn't either. You didn't hear any of my analogies earlier. They're millionaires. You're poor. And when I say poor, I'm not saying you live in a trailer or you live in the ghetto. When I say poor is you going to work every day. You're struggling every day. And if you ain't struggling, you know what you are doing? I bet you still checking your bank account, making sure you don't do too much. Okay? That's poor. I don't care. That's poor. When you got to keep checking your bank account every blue moon, you ain't no better than the man that wish he even had a bank account. You're poor. So those people could care less about you or who you voted for. They don't care. They're there to make rules to make you follow. That 60% of them are utterly ridiculous in the first place. So I don't care who's in that office. You know, you vote for who you vote for, and you hope the person you vote for win. But you know what? Even after it's all over, it's kind of like, what they gonna do for me? Nothing. They have a whole nother agenda. They're trying to keep the world from blowing up. They don't care that your daughter has a disability and you don't have enough money to cover the medical bills and you don't have enough people to help you in your home and your husband left you and nobody's helping you. You don't have an extra hand and you got to pay child support and because not child support, you got to pay the babysitter because you working overtime because there's only one parent in the house and you doing it all. You don't even see you think they give a shit. Because if they did, there would be a policy where, okay, you don't have to pay anything. And I'm not talking about welfare. If they care, they don't. You're on your own. And that's why so many people struggle. So their policies and their rules is just to keep them where they are. Do you understand? People are in office that once they get voted in, they're in for life. They're in for life. Okay? I cannot pull these folks up. Once they're in for life. You mean to tell me now, let's get this real, okay? Your granddaddy, everybody has grandparents and everybody has, this is no disrespect to elderly people. Listen, I'm pushing my 50, so I know. I'm pushing up on 50 real quick, so I know. You forget things. You make wrong judgments and not because you was wrong, because you just was like, but I could have swore I put my keys and then your daughter walk up and say, Dad, right here, you just set them right here. Oh, God, I could have swore they was upstairs. Listen, come on now. Why is it okay to have fresh minds? You need fresh new minds and fresh new ideas to start up these big roaring companies, and the companies become billionaires and to the point they end up monopolizing everything. Why don't you need fresh new minds and ideas in the thing that controls everything? There's a thing about wisdom. Our elders have the wisdom, correct? Our elders have the wisdom. The job of our elders is to pass that wisdom on and not on their deathbed. So I feel that a lifetime in an office, Because you still got old ideas. If you've been in that office, a lot of them been in office for 40, 50 years. You have great wisdom. But you don't know shit about TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You don't know jack about Instagram. You don't know who Young Thug the rapper is. You don't know why Jay-Z is rich. Who is Beyonce? Those are things these days that you need to know, unfortunately. Because everything and knowledge is going to go over your head right now if you don't know who the hell Beyonce and Jay-Z is. We need fresh new minds in there too. You shouldn't be able to do nothing your entire whole doggone life, man. You in there talking about, hey, why are we sitting so long? Where's my biscuits? Martha, where's my biscuits? Oh, damn. Somebody go get Randy. He's doing it again. He's doing it. Call the nurse. Call the nurse. Call the nurse. Because you too old to be in there making any judgments about this entire country. You need to pass that knowledge on and let other people make decisions too. You sitting there, where's my pudding? I've been sitting here all damn day. I can't do this. My butt cheeks, you know I got a bad back. You sitting in that castle for hours in that doggone Depends. I bet you all of them benches stink. Them people sit there all day sweating and peeing. They don't get up. Come on, man. I can't hold my bladder, so I know they can't. Come on. You think he about to make... Listen to me now. You ever been in the middle of something and you making a decision on should you buy something when you in a store but you got to pee? You will throw a child out of the way to go to the bathroom. Forget everything you was just doing. I gotta go. But we're talking about the nuclear codes. I ain't trying to hear that right now. But sir, we need to brief you on. Gotta poop. Okay? When you gotta poop or you gotta pee, there is nothing more important to you, not even terrorism. All you can think about is, if I pee on myself, I'm not going to be able to live this down. I can't go home too far away from the house. That means I would have to drive home with pee clothes on or send somebody and tell them to bring me some pants, but then they're going to ask me, why do I need some pants? Oh, because of the pee. I can't let that happen. Pause on that nuclear stuff. I got to go pee. That's what I'm talking about. You are not making great decisions. Okay? And if you haven't had your Ensure today, your sugar, man, stop it. You think they care about your daughter needs some educational help? She has some kind of disability and she needs something extra so she can grow up right and she can learn. You think they care about that? So, I said it. I did it. It's over. It is what it is, folks. Y'all know. You know. I ranted, and I ain't ashamed of it. Because, again, like I told you, I love everybody, and I don't know why you hate me. You going terrorizing people because you hate me, because that's what it boils down to. It boils down to you're going to terrorize people because you hate me. That's the bottom line of it. You can say it ain't, but we all know better than that. You're going to act up like that because you don't like me. How pathetic is that? You willing to die for a lie and embarrass your whole family and embarrass all your friends and shame your lineage because you don't like me because I'm golden brown. Because that's what it boils down to. Not that I'm a bad guy. You don't hate me because I'm a bad guy. You hate me because I'm golden brown. Now, don't get me wrong. I can't stand bad guys. I hate bad guys. But you don't like me because I'm golden brown. So, think about that for a minute. You just made yourself a bad guy by everything you did. Listen, folks, for everybody that just went up there and did all that nonsense, my ancestors was brought here against our will. But you know what you did that day? You made me more American than you. You fighting for freedom and you fighting for your country and you fighting for America. But you made me more American than you. Because no matter what we did and what we burnt up and what we tore down and how many cars we flipped over, we ain't never did that shit. Listen, even us hood fellas know there's a line you shouldn't cross. Okay? That's gangster code right there. It's some stuff in gangster world and in the hood, there's an unspoken line you don't cross on certain things. You crossed it. So that makes me, the one you hate, more American than you. I ain't never did no terrorism. You did. Think about that. Okay? Some of us got records for stealing cars, smoking a little weed. Nobody in that prison got terrorists on their record. You do. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Out of all the horrible stuff that people got on them records, terrorists. Terror. So you are kind of like a pedophile. Think about that. You just as bad as a pedophile. A terrorist? Everybody in this country, I don't care what color he is, you know what? We can all agree on one thing. We hate pedophiles. They disgusting, they demons. And what you just tried to do was demonic as well. Terror. Terror? Listen, I'm going to tell you how bad a terrorist is. Stick with me. You know how bad a terrorist is? This how bad y'all is for doing what you did. This how bad a terrorist is. A terrorist, listen, think. You know where they put pedophiles at? In prison. With everybody else. Murderers, thieves, drug dealers, pimps. They put pedophiles in there too. They just kind of might put them somewhere else. The pedophiles go in everybody's jail. Okay? Terrorists are so horrible, they get their own private jails. Because you disgust the country so much, they think you're beneath pedophiles. Terror. You disgust the country so bad, they built a whole building just for you. They think you're beneath pedophiles. Because they at least let the pedophiles stay with other people, other murderers, killers, robbers, dealers, stealers. You got one all to yourself. Your own private hell. So on your record, you gonna have terrorists. Some of us got caught stealing some cars, got caught with some weed. We gonna have a lot of people got a lot of old unsavory things, adultery, whatever. We got some unsavory things on some of our records. You got terror. You know what? Think about who you know with terrorists on their record. We don't, because usually they come from somewhere else. They usually come from another country, so when nobody ever knows them, just be like, dang, I didn't know he was a terrorist. Thank you, G Weezy 3-in-1. Thank you so much. I had to get it out. I thank you. I sure appreciate it. Because I'm telling you, ain't nothing right about this. Nothing right about this. Right. And call them patriots. Think about this. You calling yourself a patriot. Just like all the old songs that we learned over the years. American is apple pie. Now let's be for real. This is real. American is apple pie. American as a bald eagle. American as a hot dog. American as a Harley Davidson motorcycle. We always leave the other stuff out. American as murder. American as rape. American as slavery. American as torture. Why do we leave that stuff out? That's just as true as the apple pie and the doggone hot dog. Because all of that really does depict this place that we live in, that we call home. This place was made on skeletons. This place was made from murder. This place was built on murder and bloodshed. And we talk about hot dogs and bald eagles and shit. Hot dogs and bald eagles. Apple pies. Harley Davidson. Murder. Torture. Slavery. Really, slavery is even more American than apple pie. Slavery is more American than a hot dog. Slavery is embedded in everything because there was no hot dogs, apple pies, cherry pies, Coca-Cola, Chevy, Impalas, none of that without the slavery. Why do we keep leaving that out? Act like it didn't happen and it didn't exist. That's the part. That's why they so angry. You know why they so angry? They're so doggone angry because you can't listen, you've been pushing that closet door with all them secrets and all that evil. You've been you got your back up against that closet door. You're trying to keep it shut. It's just too many lies and too much evil. You can't hold the door no more. It done bust open. You seen Poltergeist. They were trying to keep that door closed. That big old monster came out, that big ghost. Carol Ann ain't going nowhere. She ain't here with us. You couldn't keep this contained no longer. You can't keep building stuff on lies and then not tell people what's going on. It's a whole group of people that listen, guess what? I done seen Mexicans. I done seen Asians. Now, we in America now. Okay, we in America. I done been all over this country. I done seen Asians. I done seen Mexicans. I done seen the real Indians from India. I've seen about every walk of life. But in my entire life of 48 years, I've only known one pure Native American. One pure Native American in my entire life. It's like I found a gold nugget. That's what was done here. But nobody want to talk about that. What? Listen, and you know what? You know what he told me? He was a supervisor of mine years ago. You know what he told me? He hate when people say that because this is what he told me. When people see him and know him, yes, he still goes back home to do his stuff, his rituals and stuff. Guess what? As ignorant as I am, I feel like, I just seen a dinosaur. So I'm asking him questions and stuff. And guess what? How rude is that? I just kind of like, dang, man, you don't want to say, I've never seen one before, like it's a old classic car or something. I've heard about you. I've heard about you. Never seen one. Come here, turn around, let me get a look at you. Because it's impossible, it's incredible that a whole race of people is in little pods spread all around the country so thin that you never even see them unless they damn near invite you on their land. That's American as apple pie. That's American as a hot dog. That's American. So before we keep on with that crap, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna move that out the way, okay? Don't call no names. We don't do that. When we talk about America from this day forth, okay? From this day forth, we can never pretend none of this happened no more. You can't pretend slavery ain't happened no more. You can't pretend you hate me no more. You can't pretend anymore. It's out. Everybody, y'all showed it. You can't put it away anymore. You can't hide it anymore. You can't hide history anymore. You know why you can't hide history no more? Because we all got these now. And all you got to do is Google it. And it seemed like every time I Google and fact check something, it sickens me because the truth of everything we do every day is horrible. It has a horrible origin. Black licorice. Folks don't really pay no attention to it, but they just changed all the names. I think it's a couple left though. Black licorice, they call it nibs. When they short like that, they call it nibs. N-I-B-S. N-I-B-S. I haven't had, and I like black licorice, but I haven't eaten black licorice in about 10 years or better. No, since I was about 15 years. Google it. You pick up a bag of licorice quick. Red licorice, black licorice, and it's chopped in little pieces and it say nibs. Google that. 4th of July, what you gonna do? We going to the beach, gonna have a picnic. Google that word. Everything we say is demonic, and it was built on something horrific. It's hard not to. It's hard to keep faking like you don't know the truth. That's all the secrets that some people did to build this country done blowed up and exploded and everybody's exposed. Well, I feel like this. If you have the freedom, This is why I'm like, listen, if my channel end up stopping because of this, it is what it is, because this is how I feel. They showed how they feel, and guess what? They on the news every day. Some of them is going to become rich, whether they're in jail or not. You know why? Because people going to want to write a book about them. So I feel I'm going to speak my truth. I just want them to know every day it's so hard to pretend that I don't know what all of this stuff means. And I just keep ignoring it, certain words, All right, you guys, that's it. The jig is up. Man, did you hear what you said? Did you hear the words that came out your mouth? Nobody even get it no more. It's just common words. It's just like saying the word Pac-Man or jump rope, picnic. The jig is up. Nibs. I could go on and on. Our language is built literally on horror. Most of the words that we speak come from evil things that have been done to people. Right. Monkey wrench. Thank you. Because I just got through telling my son about that. Monkey wrench. There is no such thing. Grease monkey. The saying, what did they always say? I call a spade a spade. This is words we use every day. And nobody think right. Nobody even think about any of it because it's so embedded in our everyday lives, and it's been hushed down so bad that you even got me saying it. And we calling each other the N-word, talking about now it means a term of endearment, and frankly, for me, it don't. I don't say that word. I don't say it because you know why I don't say it? Even if it's a term of endearment between us, here's the thing. Our music can become so powerful that you can't help but dance to it. The beat, the rhythm. Next thing you know, you singing the lyrics. And if I'm a... And then you look at him and say, hey, what did you say? What you think he said? He likes your music so much that he repeated every word you said, line for line, word for word. If you don't want him to say it, show him you don't want him to say it. Show him that you don't. It's not a term of endearment. Show them you don't want them saying it. Don't say it. Guess what? My kids don't say it. You know why my kids don't say it? Because I don't say it. They hear it in the street, but in this household, I'll be done smacked your head the other direction. Don't say that word. Then I educate them on why. I don't want to hear that because guess what? After a while, your buddies is going to think it's okay to say that word around you if you keep using it. And then what you going to do? Get mad at them? You giving them permission. So if I don't want to be called that word, N-word, if I don't want to be called a fat ass, I won't keep calling myself fat ass. If I don't want to be called dummy, I won't be saying I'm dumb. If you want people to stop calling you something, you stop saying it first. That starts here. That's self-pride. And no N-words survive that boat trip. That's what I tell my children. No N-words survive that boat trip. You do your own history and you look at how many people died on them boats and how many people made it. The people that made it here, us, we're miraculous. And then to get off that long cruise ship to get here and work till you die. Do you know how strong of a bloodline you got pumping through your veins? You survived a boat ride for months. No food, no water, couldn't move, nothing. You made it here. You got off the shore, got here just to go to work until you die. So to me, I understand people say it's a term of endearment. To me, no N-words got off that boat. None. I don't care how you act up these days. I don't care if you're a knucklehead or not. No N-words got off that boat. So I'm not going to say it. Some Nigerians got off that boat. That N-word. Even Little Led had to laugh. Okay. Some Nigerians got off that boat. That N-word.
All right, good night, Dad.
Good night, big boy. That other one, they gave us that name. So, I don't embrace that name. And I pray don't nobody call me that name because I don't like it. It's not endearing to me, even though I'm from the hood. Once you know better, you do better. Yeah, I said it before, and I was young, and I was silly. And once you start doing that so much, again, you start saying words like the jig is up. You might as well. Grease monkey, monkey wrench. You might as well. After you start making it right with yourself, why can't they say it? It's a pipe wrench, sir. It's a pipe wrench. It's not in rigging. It's just rigging it up. Even though you gave that name to me because I was better at it than you. The the MacGyver. They gave us that name because we was the first MacGyvers. That's all MacGyver was. He was just stuff rigging stuff, saving people's life. You made a show about what we did. You know, listen, I'm not going to apologize for nothing I said tonight, no matter what happens to this channel. And this is why. Because it's hard for me to come on here and be happy. Do you know why I wasn't doing videos for a couple of weeks and I was gone? Y'all was emailing me and asking me where, okay, that's enough of the name figuring out. The reason why I was gone for a couple of weeks and because it was hard for me to come on and be happy and smiling and gardening and joking around. It was hard for me with all this going on, and I feel this pain inside. So it was hard for me. So if I would have made a video at that time when I was gone, it would have been fake. So I'm not apologizing. It would have been fake, and I would have been fake. And every time I do one of these videos, I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth because I feel like I still want to do videos and I still want to feel good. But at the same time, you know, it's like, I'm going to tell you how I feel. I feel like high school. It's your first hour, your first class in high school for the day. You got a long way to go. Okay, in your first class, they passed out grade cards. Okay? When they passed out those grade cards in your first class, your first hour while you're in high school, you found out you flunked 3 or 4 classes. So every time you have a happy feeling and you start feeling good and you try to forget about it, You know what happens? You hear one of your friends in the distance like, yeah, I got an A in that class. Then they remind you, oh, the grades. That's right. Oh my God, I'm going home. I'm get a whooping. My daddy gonna kill me. So that dread come in. Your stomach hurt. You don't want to go to lunch because you know you're gonna throw up. So that's how I feel on these videos when I'm trying to be happy and have a good time, and at the same time, knowing that all of this is happening in the background. Okay, that's enough of the names, because yeah, we got that point across. We got that point across. That's enough of that. That's enough, 2Max, please. It's hard to what they don't understand, what other people don't understand. It's hard to walk upright every day and walk strong and walk tall and walk bold, knowing that you're really walking on eggshells because you know the truth. But if you speak the truth, you'll be ridiculed for it. If you got a YouTube channel, they'll shut it down. If you at work and you say it, you get fired. If you got to keep your mouth shut about the truth. And so it stay bottled up in here. And all of us know the truth about really, truly what's going on. Even the people that don't like me know the truth. But you don't got to hide it. I do. Every day. That's part of my life, is hiding what I know. It ain't censorship, Ad Love. It's not censorship. It's not. It's just hiding the truth. Censorship means you just can't say that. This is don't nobody want to hear the truth. To listen, if we're having a good time, you ever been on vacation and one of your kids has always got something negative to say? We at Disney World. Woo, that ride was fun. Yeah, I got my shirt all wet. Paid all that money for this shirt. I ain't want to go on this stupid ride anyway. Oh my God, here we go. That's it. It's people just don't want to know the truth because they feel like you're going to spoil the fun. This ride is a lie. Going through that fun house, it's all a lie. The witch to come out, she ain't real. The man, the Jason with the chainsaw, the fake chainsaw, he ain't real. But nobody want to hear you say, man, that wasn't even scary. I hate this play. Why we got to come here? Nobody wants you to spoil the ride of the lie. This is a big freaking lie. But don't nobody want you to rock the boat. Don't nobody want you to spoil the vacation. Because that's what this is. Your vacation is somewhere you go to fantasize about how you really want to be living in paradise. This is a big lion vacation. And don't nobody want you to rock the boat because it's a long ride home. So now that I feel that they have made it known again how much you hate me, I can make it known how I've been feeling my entire life with this built up in my chest that I'm afraid to walk down the street because I'm scared, I'm going to get dragged behind a truck, or I'm scared that the police going to stop me and kill me for no reason. I'm scared, or you understand? They ask people, the police, why you run? I'm scared. If you ain't did nothing, why you run? I don't know if you're a good cop, bad cop. I'm not running because I did something wrong. I'm running because I think you about to kill me. It's not rare. That's what people don't understand. Murdering folks is not rare. It never have been. We just got cameras now. That's all. So now you ask a man why he ran, And he say, because I was scared. That's a good excuse. That's a pretty good excuse. And the person that's chasing you that caught you should take that into, well, I get it. Few of the boys can be a little rough. Yeah. Because every time you pull me over, man, I'm Putin. I ain't got nothing in my trunk. I'm pure legit insurance. What you need? But you'll smell it. What is that I smell? That sticky icky. No, I'm about to doo-doo on myself because, man, I don't know what you about to do. I'm sitting there. My nerves is bad, man. What you pull me over for? My nerves is bad. My belly bubbling. Yeah, I'm about to poop my pantaloons. Cause I don't know how come you stopped me? Did you see that dude just pass by? He ain't got no clothes on. He on a motorcycle. He buck naked. You stopped me because you said my tag is expired. That dude is naked with a baby on the back. He on a motorcycle. Don't you think you should stop giving me a ticket for an expired tag and go see about that naked man on a motorcycle with a baby on the back? That sounds a little bit more urgent than anything we about to do here, sir. That's why I'm scared. You pulling me over, you seeing the real Looney Tunes. Look, it's a hand hanging out the trunk of that car right there, and it's spelled "help me" backwards on the window. Don't you think you should go look into that, sir? You said all I got is a busted tail light. I'll fix it. I promise. I think, ain't it some blood on the side of that truck? You might want to go check that out. Stop worrying about I made a turn without the signal. Look, so that says red rum on the side of that truck. That's why I'm nervous, sir. And that ain't the sticky icky you smell. That's doo-doo. I done crap, man. My nerves bad till I just ate all them tacos. You were speeding. I was speeding to get to the house to take a dump before you stopped me, sir. So, they had Taco Tuesdays, man. They had Taco Tuesdays it's too late. It's too late. Taco Tuesday all over the car. What is that I smell? It ain't the sticky icky, sir. It's me. Taco Tuesday. all over the dance floor, baby. If you gonna give me a ticket for that, public indecency, because that's what it is now, sir. Forget the tail light. This is indecent. So, all right, y'all. I think I done got that all out now. I just think it's a doggone shame. I think it's a shame because this place could be so strong and so powerful. This could be, it ain't, because that's another lie that this is the strongest, most powerful country on the planet. That's another lie too, that they like to tell us. It's not. That's not the truth. The richest, it's not. It's not. But it could be. It could be the richest. It could be the strongest. It could be the most powerful if we all stuck together. Can you imagine what other countries is looking at us like right now? You ever had a dysfunctional family to live across the street from you? And you look out the window like, there they go on the street again yelling. Somebody call the police. I think she got a knife this time. She gonna cut him this time. She gonna get him. Oh, go back in the house, Willie. Leave her alone, Willie. Y'all been drinking. Willie, go on in the house, man. Go on in the house before she poke you, Willie. You watching a dysfunctional family across the street. Every Friday night, they come out on the porch, cussing, clowning, and she got a knife. Willie done called her a whole bunch of bees, and She like, I'm gonna cut you, Willie, this time. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you, Willie. Dysfunctional family, they a show every night in the neighborhood. The neighborhood embarrassment. You can't wait till them some bitches leave. But they ain't gonna leave because somebody died and left them the house. So they ain't going nowhere. The house is paid off. Meemaw left them the house. They ain't going nowhere. So you gotta tolerate that till one of them end up in jail. And right before she shank him every time, he kiss her like, baby, you know I love you. You know I love you, girl. Oh, why you do this to me, Willie? Why you do me like that then? Then they in the house and they still making noise because they in there making up. That's America. So everybody else is watching us out their window like, what is they up to now? Golly. They starting early tonight. Hey, Wilma, come here. Cut this porch light off because every time you cut the porch light on, Brenda come over here. She come over here talking about can she use the phone to call the police, and she call them and then they come and they never even take nan one of them away. Cut the porch light off, Wilma. That's America. People is watching us out the window shaking their head. Like, look at these dumb sons of bitches. Think about this. Think about this. In the last few years, you don't hear nothing about nobody coming over here blowing our stuff up. You don't hear nothing about planes blowing up. No shoe bombs. Nothing. Everything that done happened in the last good 4-5 years, we've been terrorizing our own selves. Think about that. We've been shooting up movie theaters, shooting up churches, shooting up schools by the dozens, shooting up malls. We've been, no, they ain't. Don't you say Saudi is. Give me a break. Give me a break. They ain't got nothing on us. You kidding me? Even if they is doing it, listen, I'm not saying they ain't causing terror over here. I'm talking about we terrorizing our own selves so much that we're overshadowing their little bit of terror. We showing them up. We over here acting a fool so much that we doing like this. Look, stand back. Hey, hold my beer. He think he doing some terror. He ain't did shit. Hey, watch this. Rashul, watch this. Hold my beer. He ain't did no terror. That's what we doing. So I'm not saying they have stopped. I'm saying you don't hear about them no more because the things that they doing, we're making them look like amateurs. Okay? We're making them look like amateurs. What happened before the mess happened the other day? Dude blowed up a whole RV. That RV was nice too. You know, I felt bad. I was like, I'm looking for an RV right now. I'm like, that was a nice one too. What was that, a C-Class? Damn. Right at the Verizon building. No wonder I couldn't get no signal. Waste of a good RV. He should have went in there with a backpack on with that. He messed up a good RV. I could have bought that at the auction. Think about that. Right before that dumb stuff happened. Wasted a good RV. You could have went in a rent-a-car, man. I would have loved to have that RV. It was nice. Did you see it? Idiot. So we doing a bang-up job here in the States. So the whole country, the whole world is watching us terrorize ourselves. We got so bored. Listen, they did such a good job on crime against terror. We did such a good job over the years on fighting terror that it kind of stopped, like the fight on crime, stuff like that, right? We did such a good job. We got bored. You know what? Ain't been too much terror. It had went down to a level, y'all could have let us wear our clothes through the damn machine at the airport. Now, they ain't thinking about us no more. They bored. They tired of that. Y'all can let us keep our clothes on at the airport, sir. Our shoes and stuff. It's cold in here. At least if you gonna make us take our clothes off at the airport to get through this turnstile, at least turn the heat up. Because you're going to make me come through that machine and it's the same as me getting in a pool of cold water or getting in the lake and water cold. You're going to see my junk on that machine. It's cold in here. It's cold in here, sir. We could have stopped that. We could have got rid of the machine, got rid of all that security. That's how terror was. Terror was calm. We got bored because they wasn't doing nothing. So we said, I think I can do that. I think I can pull off a little terror. Watch this. So we start terrorizing our own selves for free. No profit in it. No agenda. No agenda. They had an agenda. They always come over here with an agenda. No matter what it's for, it's an agenda. They not us. We just blowing stuff up because we ain't got nothing better to do. We just shooting stuff up because you mad at your mom or something. You couldn't get your Xbox back because you got F's in school. You wanted to go take out TJ Maxx and stuff. I don't understand. And we look down on other countries for their policies and the way they treat their people. And we go over there knocking folks over the head because we feel that they treat their people horrible. Yet there's a whole race of people that's almost extinct because we built this country on getting rid of them first, then brought a whole bunch of other people here, made them work for 400-500 years. And I don't care how you cut it, think about this now. Remember I told you all about credit? The only way, the good way, the easy way to fix your credit is not really so much go back and try to fix all the horrible stuff you did in the past. It's just overshadow it with good stuff. And just keep on building your credit that way, and you build that credit on top of this turd, and then after a while, okay. Well, we ain't been free that long to overshadow what has been done. So this is your bad credit. That all that slavery for all them hundreds of years, if not more, all that slavery, we have not been free long enough to have good credit of freedom. See, when I was born, don't do the GMO and the chemtrails. That's like I said, that's conspiracy theory. We ain't been free long enough to overshadow all the horrible and the evil that done took place already. So our freedom credit is still bad. We still got like a 3.5 credit score on freedom. Because all the old stuff that happened is still there. So this is the stuff that is hard to forget. Every time you go for a loan, somebody tell you, yeah, your credit score was a little too low, right? Because all the dumb shit you did back there. That's how I feel every day. I can't get through life because of all this stuff that happened to my ancestors back here. I can't forget this. It's hard. I can't because you constantly reminded me of it. Just like your credit score. Every time you go to get a new car, you want a loan for a house, you want some new shoes, you're reminded that you suck. Because somebody pull your credit score and they pass you that little receipt like, yeah, they said call this number. And what's wrong? Did my credit work out? I don't know. But they just want you to call this. They said they're gonna let you know how it went. Just call this number. You know what? While he's handing you that to say, just call this number. I don't know what exactly happened. They're gonna, it declined. Okay. But call them. They said they're gonna get in contact with you and give you a decision. Sometimes it goes good, sometimes it goes bad. I'm not sure, but just in case, I'll keep this on the side just for you. Okay. No, he ain't, because he's clearly pulling it back, like, so you don't walk out the store with it. Here you go. That's how I feel about being reminded every day of how much I'm hated or disliked here for no reason. So I feel the equivalent of, I'm not the one that messed my credit up. That phone bill was in my mama name. That phone bill was in my mama name. She did that. So I didn't mess my world up for myself. I never had a chance. Somebody else messed my credit up for me. Somebody else messed up my credibility of life for me. So when people say, why don't you get a job, you bum, to some people out here, before folks open their mouth, what you have to do is realize why a lot of people really don't got no job. It's other people's fault most of the time. It's not theirs all the time. Everybody ain't lazy bums. Most of the time, it's because of somebody has built a situation to make it so I can't get a job. Everybody don't live in trailer parks in the projects because they want to. Some people are just conditioned to be there. Some people are just conditioned to be there. They have never been anywhere else. They have never wanted or seen anything better. So that's all they got. And they feel like, some of them, as long as I got some new furniture and a new stereo set and a flat screen TV, I got the best apartment in all the projects. So why would I leave? That's the mentality, because they're conditioned to be there. In that trailer park, everybody else is in a trailer park. I got the best trailer in the whole park. Look, mine ain't even got no dents in it. And I got fresh new siding on mine. You're conditioned to be there. So if you gave people opportunities or made it so there was more opportunities for everybody else to experience reality, to experience, like I tell my children, you have not lived until you actually made some decent money. Okay? You're right now, you happy because you can go buy a meal. You can go to the restaurant and ball out. But you have never had the time or the money to go look for a house without thinking about how much money you got. You're house shopping. So you ain't made no money yet. Once you do, that's going to elevate your doggone mind and your situation awareness to the point you like, last thing you worrying about is buying new shoes. Now I'm buying a new house. I'm thinking about buying some land. And I'm thinking about buying several rental properties. That's where your head go. The more you know, the more you educated, and the more people give you knowledge, you keep rising. But if you trapped, you can only get as far as your cage can go. So if you stuck in the ghetto, you stuck in the projects, you stuck in a trailer park, then that's as far as you don't care. You don't care. You've made it like, this is it. So here I go. And then you all the way back around 360 on that tailbone, you fight me. I'm in the projects, you in the trailer park, and we fighting about which millionaire get to sit on the throne. Ain't got nothing to do with us. Neither one of them. I don't care who would have got in the throne. None of them is interested in getting me out of these projects. Because you know what? In Detroit alone, I'm from Toledo, Ohio. In Detroit alone, I know what it is in Toledo, Ohio, but in between Toledo, Ohio, and Detroit, Michigan, all the abandoned houses in both cities, we could probably house all of the homeless population in America. Nobody got to be in them projects. Everybody can have a home and a yard of their own. And I'm not just talking about abandoned houses that, listen, nobody's ever coming back to claim those homes, ever. So the same amount of money it takes for you to maintain a project facility or a trailer park could be invested into building and fixing up all of these houses so people can have a real life and experience other stuff. Everybody can have a own piece of grass. Everybody can have a piece of pride right there. But you want to keep them all in that cage. You don't want to turn them loose out that cage. And they wonder why they out here shooting? Why they acting up? You don't know nothing else. And then you got the people to say, why they all in the ghetto? Listen, the people that don't want to go into the hood to figure out why they in the hood, and you separate yourself. Remember, it ain't about color, folks. It's about green. Because it happens. Look, listen to this. All the people that went up in that building, okay, most of them was about the same color. Listen, now I'm going to make this real for you. There was a lady that got off of her private plane to come to this terrorist convention, because that's what it was. That's what I'm calling it, a terrorist convention. She flew her private $1 million plane to come to a terrorist convention. She got money with a bunch of people that can't rub two nickels together. Half of them had to keep jumping out their pickup truck and go under the hood and fix on it so they can make it all the way to the castle. While they were there, they were all friends doing nonsense. Once they leave, remember, he in his pickup truck, she flew her plane to her private plane to a private airport where she landed. You know how much it costs to land a plane on a private strip and then to keep it there every day? You know how much that costs? Forget how much the plane costs, okay? And then to fuel the plane, she had to fuel it, okay? That's how much money she got. Do you think that lady in her private plane, her private Wonder Woman jet, would invite the dude with the pickup truck and a mouth full of skull chewing tobacco? You think she would invite him on the plane to come hang out with her? See, Goofy, it ain't about your color. All of y'all was the same color. It's about money. She don't like you. Y'all just had the same interest of nonsense with this. But when y'all leave, she don't like you. Same thing with my folks. No different. We don't want to go into the hood. We don't want to go back into the hood. Oh, they be shooting and stuff over there. I ain't going back. I done said it myself. I don't want to go down there. I ain't interested in going back. See what I just did? See that? So we ain't necessarily separated by your melanin. You separated by your wallet. So when they getting up there, think about this. You got a woman getting out of her private jet that don't like you. You walking up to the castle, hand in hand with her, to fight for a man, he don't like you either. He just about to hand out a whole bunch of pardons to a whole bunch of crooked millionaires that want you dead. They don't want you around. You're like a street rat to them. They don't want you to survive. They don't want you to come up. He's about to pardon them. Will he pardon Pookie? No. Will he pardon your cousin Willie? No. Will he pardon your Uncle Randy? No. They said he got about 100 of them. And ain't none of them any of your family members or anybody you know. This man got 100 people off the hook for everything from all kind of political crimes and prostitution, child endangerment. You name the crimes, they did it. They gonna be free. He freeing them. We all got somebody in jail. Not saying that they wasn't supposed to get in trouble, but most of us got family members in jail. They shouldn't be in jail for what they did. And if they was in jail for what they did, ain't no way in hell there should have been that much time on the sentence for what they did. We all watching me right now, 700 people in the house right now. You know good and well, all of us got a family member in jail or in trouble right now. For what? Oh, you found some weed. You found some weed? So I got to do a couple years because I had some weed? Oh, it's intent to sell. Your partner murdered somebody. If you taking me, take him. I'll go if he go. So that's what I'm saying, man. No, it ain't a conspiracy, Vicky. It's not a conspiracy. It's the truth. And now it's all out. It's all out. And I said this earlier, and I'm going to say it again before I go. If nothing else good came out of this whole toilet bowl full of poop, was the truth that we've all been telling everybody for years. I'm wrongly convicted of this. They hate me for that. He tried to kill me. I did not run the light. He lying. I didn't have them drugs in my car. He put them there. They didn't believe all them people all these years. And now them same ones that stood in court and was like, yes, he did it. And here's the doggone exhibit A, exhibit B, all that crap. Now them same mugs that you believed tried to kill y'all. Who do you believe now? On that note, I'm going to get out of here. This might not go too well. But you know what? That's my truth. And I'm tired of hiding it. They let their truth out. I let my truth out. I'm tired of folks hating me just because I'm beautiful. All right. That's crazy. Everybody, again, you know how I'm always saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Not sorry. The only reason I would say I'm sorry tonight, if it was my opinion, everything I said tonight is the absolute historical truth. What I got to be sorry about the truth for? I didn't do it. And if you don't believe me, all you got to do is watch the news. They showing you right now, every day on the news. They show you. They show you that I was telling the truth. I don't got to even plead my own case. They doing it. You know? Don't say his name, please. Add love. Do not say that, dude. Don't say Pumpkinhead name. I'm coming back. I need to delete all of them names. I do not want his name around me, please. I don't want to. Please don't say his name. Do you understand? That's like keep on bringing up Beelzebub. Don't say old Candyman 3 times in the mirror. Don't say his name, please. Don't say his name. You understand? Just don't say his name. His name is Pumpkinhead. Don't even call him that, because that's what they call him, VM. I ain't giving him no zero recognition, respect, because that's what they call him. Add love, you my girl, but babe, you gotta go. You clowning. All right? You clowning. If you believe that, if you believe all that nonsense, go ahead and join them up there at the castle. That's nonsense. I'm drinking Kool-Aid. Well, whatever. Like I said, whatever. It don't matter who's in that throne. They all hate you, Add love. They hate you. It don't matter who's sitting in that chair. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. That drives me crazy. I'm not on nobody team. I'm wondering how my family gonna survive. I ain't on their team. Neither one of them. Name one of them. Not name. I don't care what color the person is that sit in that throne. They do not have my best interest. None of them. Okay? They do not have my best interest. They don't give a damn about whether I can pay my mortgage or not. If they cared about me, no house should be over $100,000. No car should be $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. When everybody is walking around making $15 an hour. So I don't care who's in that chair. When the rules is stacked against me and nobody's fixing it. I don't care one side or the other. Look here. It don't matter whether it's the Bloods or the Crips. If you walk down the wrong street with the wrong color on, you good as gone. You set tripping. So ain't no different up there. They ain't thinking about me. I'm not part of that group. So I'm an outsider. You ever heard when you go into a city, keep your head down, don't go in certain places? There. It's no different than walking in gang territory. You go into a city, the first thing you need to know is where not to go. Not going to a city like, ooh, I want to see all the sights. What's that building over there? No, the first thing you need to be asking your family from there is, hey, where should I stay away from first? Yeah. See that gas station? Don't get gas there. It's daytime. Ever. Don't ever get gas there. Okay? If you get gas there, you're gonna get more than you bargained for. That's what you ask first before you go see the sights. There is no different. It don't matter which one it is. They're not doing anything for me. If anything, they causing me harm. They causing me to work. All of us really, we legal slaves. You're a legal slave. You're a slave and don't even want to believe it. Freedom is a myth. If I was free, I wouldn't have to wake my tail up and go to work for another man to make another man rich every day. As hard as you work every day, as hard as all of us work every day, think about if you put that much energy and intense struggle into your own business. If you went to work for yourself as hard as you work for another man to make him even richer than he already is and never give you no kickback, if you could put all of that energy, listen, you waking up every day at 4:30 in the morning, getting yourself together, getting yourself and your mind ready to go to work for another man for another 8 to 12 hours a day, just to get off, come home, go to sleep and do it again. To get a paycheck and not get the whole paycheck, because most of it go to them two goofballs. Y'all fighting for the sit in the throne. If you had all that energy that you put into another man's business every day and put that into yourself, if this was a real place, if this country was fair and real, like everybody want to fight for, like I said, fighting for a lie, ready to die for a lie. If this place really loved you that much, they would let you take that energy, even 50% of that energy, and put it into your own ideas and your own businesses. So you don't have to work as hard to produce a whole bunch of shit that's destroying the world in the first place. It would be less waste, less pollution, and everything else. So all of that, you drinking the Kool-Aid and all that stuff, you drinking the Kool-Aid. And I believe it got a hint of Hennessy in it. Add love. You got to be kidding me. You sound like them fools that's storming at the castle. If anybody, let me tell you something, okay? I don't care what you believe in. If you think anything that just happened right here is right, any of it, I don't care what the men at the top did. I don't care. If you think what all them fools did is right now, you need your head examined. Because that wasn't fighting for freedom. That wasn't fighting for the country. That was, you ain't, let me tell you this, okay? I'm serious. You go by yourself. You don't speak for me. You don't represent me. Okay? You talking about you fighting for this country, you fighting freedom. Don't say that. You fighting for yourself. Because what you doing right there does not represent me. So now, if I feel like going on a vacation and going to one of these other countries, they're going to be looking at me like, stupid Americans. Disgust me. You represent me. You embarrass me. You bunch of assholes. Y'all embarrassed me. So you don't represent me, so you don't got the right to say you fighting for America and you fighting for Americans, you fighting for freedom. You don't represent me. I did not hire you as my liaison. None of them. They went up there talking about they fighting for the rest of us. No, you're not. Because you in jail and I'm at the house. You are not representing me. Don't bring me in there. You ever got in trouble with your friends? Oh, because, I was, me and Led was, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. Don't lie to your wife about me, man. You wasn't at my house. Come on, bro. No, we wasn't. No, we was not. Tell your wife something else. I don't care if you lied to her or not. Don't put me in that. Bill, don't put me in that, man. You disrespecting me, Bill. Don't lie. If you're gonna lie to your wife, you lie to your wife on your own. Don't put me in that story. I'm not gonna lie for you, Bill. You don't represent me. So if y'all go in there to storm the castle and beat the dragon and stuff, you didn't do that for me. So don't even get that out of their vocabulary. You did not do that for me. You did that for you. You embarrass yourself and your family and your lineage with that nonsense. Everybody going up in that sucker thinking they Braveheart. Why didn't they go talk about fighting for jobs? See what I'm saying? See how dumb that was? You stormed the castle and y'all was chanting the wrong shit. You storming the castle, and I didn't hear not one time, we need some free health care. I didn't hear not one time, we need jobs. I didn't hear none of that. Even that one crazy crap that they said bringing back coal for some reason. You know they got electric cars now, right? What the hell is we gonna do with some coal? I truly didn't even know they still did that. I really didn't. I didn't know that. That honestly, when all this started, and he was talking about bringing back the coal, and I said they still do that. What's he? I thought he was crazy because he was talking about that. I said, there you go, messing up again. Don't nobody do that. And then I found out there's a lot of people that still be hunting for coal. I was, oh my God, you know. So we still got coal miners. You know, as skillful as coal miners are, you know, they could be hunting for oil. They'll make a lot more money at it, or diamonds or something. Because I don't believe they've been down in that cave so long. I don't believe that they know that cars run on batteries now. you know, uh, sir, have you ever heard of a Prius, a Toyota Prius? You can come out of that cave. You don't need to stay down there. You don't need to stay down there with that little light on your head. Yeah. Yeah, Tesla, sir. No, they got batteries that'll get you from Myrtle Beach to California. You don't need that anymore. Half of the gas station that's up is just for decoration, sir. They're gonna be vintage in a minute, like them old gas pumps from the 30s and the 40s and the 50s that look like little rocket ships. You can see the gas in the tube. You know, those are collector's items now, sir. Those old gas pumps, and so is coal. Old Coca-Cola signs, old gas pumps, old road signs, Route 66, and coal. All of that is in the Vintage Museum down one of those long desert roads, sir. Next to, like, they found some alien bones or something. Sir. So, that's what you fighting for? Why didn't y'all go chanting about, man, can we bring the housing prices down? Transportation. Hell no, we won't go. Transportation. I couldn't understand it. Nobody could listen to me. I'm a man with an open mind. All I ask folks to do is just make me understand it. If you can make me understand it, I'm be like, okay, I can understand your point. I can understand your point of view. I get it. I'm with you. Okay. You know, I can understand your point. Whether I go with you or not, I understand. I get what you're thinking. But no, every time somebody say, and give them some facts. Well, no, that's not what they said, because, you know, the lizard man told, well, we know the truth, and that's the truth is the truth, and but no facts. They always get rear end with the facts, and then they stop and be like, well, like a little kid, well, you're a duty head. It's like, you know, when you losing the battle, you think of the most childish thing you can do. Well, I know the truth, and that's all that matters. So, all right, y'all. No, you know what? You say that's how a bully works, DM Marie. But you know something about bullying? A bully is only going to bully a person that they can't, I mean, a person that won't speak up, a weaker individual, or a more introverted person. You can't bully. Think about that. You cannot bully another strong man. Just like a man beating up a woman, he'll never approach another strong male. He'll never approach and want to fight another strong alpha male. He'll whip a woman because he can. And because that woman will let him. He won't whoop a woman that's going to try to whoop his ass back. He don't want to have nothing to do with her. A strong woman, you hit her and she hit you back harder, make your eye cock, he'll leave her alone. He'll leave her alone. And I'm talking about in the initial days. He'll leave her alone. That'll be the first and the last punch. People only bully people that they know won't fight back. So now that all the truth is out, ain't nobody got to be bullied no more. Ain't nobody got to be scared no more. It's out now. It's time for everybody to fight back. Speak your truth. You can't, they speaking their truth. And their truth is nonsense. I want to speak my truth. And my truth is based on history and facts. Yours is based on conspiracy theories and stuff that you sat around the table smoking some good weed, coming up talking about, remember that time we seen them lights in the sky? Remember that? Remember that shit? I'm telling you, when they came down that night and we was driving away, they'll sit down around the campfire for hours talking about that until they done came up with some whole story on the creation of life or something. And then they believe it. They just keep, it's like Legos. They keep building on that bullshit lie, building on it, building on it, building on it. You ever been to what's that? Universal Studios, seen the Lego Land? It's incredible. It's no different. You keep on building on that lie and building on that lie and building on it. And here's the difference. The Legos in your kid's toy box, they can take them apart and make something else, right? At Legoland, they super glues them junks together. The little Lego man and stuff, they super glues them together. So once they stack it and they build something, it's there. That's what these people is doing. You build on a lie, but you gluing it first. So all you got is a big castle full of lies. Man, and they believe it. They believe. They don't even, and then they'll call you a sheep. They'll call you a sheep because you go to work every day and you kind of follow the law and go home and love your wife and your husband and take care of your kids, and you a sheep for that. So if we're sheep, what does that make all them fools in that herd storming the castle? You could almost hear it, couldn't you? You could almost hear it. They were just following the herd. So if I'm a sheep, what did that make them? Terrorist sheep. Terrorist sheep. Because all they did all that to follow each other in there. They didn't do that. Everybody that went came with somebody. Just like you going to the club. Just like you going to the club. You don't go to the club by yourself. You might get shot up. You always go with somebody. You go with a wingman. Your hype man. Everybody at that place had a hype man. If it was 1,000 people there, the other 1,000 was all they hype mans. Just like I told you, the people at the front of the line really didn't want to go in there. Somebody in the back said, go on, you can do it, man. Bust the glass. Get in there and get them. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. He kept looking back to get hype. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah. Sheep. You just follow what them idiots was telling you, and they in the back because they too scared to be in the front. Not because they didn't get there first. They the ones probably talked you into coming with them. Get them, Billy. Get them. Give them hell, Billy. Yeah. Let's do it. Your hype man got you in prison. And now you got a new boyfriend. And the worst thing you could have went to jail with is smooth skin. That one dude, that one guy went half naked. They caught the one guy with the horns on his head, right? Looking like a Braveheart. You even had on some of them goat leg pants. You went half naked already. You are going to jail naked? Oh my God. You just had the prison starter pack. You going in already. Ooh, good God. You might as well, man. Look here. Forget the phone call. Forget the phone call. Y'all got some lube. Get some lube. Keep the phone call because it ain't going to help me get out of this shit. Just give me some lube. It's about to be a nightmare. I'm sorry. Oh, and that's the other part too. Listen, thank you. Who was that? Grammy Guns. Right. And what did I say? That's how much he don't like you. Because he's letting out 100 of his folks. All of y'all staying in jail. That's how much he threw you under the bus. All y'all going to federal prison. He is not going to pardon y'all. He trying to pardon himself. He ain't thinking about that fake ass Braveheart. You understand? He ain't thinking about you, Braveheart. You're doomed. You gonna sit in there. He'll get me out, just like he said he was gonna march down the street holding hand in hand with y'all like some of the greats. He is not. Y'all march, and I even heard some people in the crowd like, he's supposed to be here. He's around here somewhere. Did y'all hear that? I seen it on the news. He said he's walking with us. He's marching with us. I think he's over in that crowd. I was cracking up. Once they said, no, he got in his limousine and went the opposite direction and could see it from his house. Bus. Just like a squirrel in the middle of the street. He ran over all them guts. Dumb. So, that's enough of my rant for tonight. I feel better now. Thanks, everybody. You got me going in circles. Mm. Everybody have a wonderful night. All right. Mm. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Live from 7-3. I love you. Listen, and that goes to the people that hate me too. I love you too. Remember that. I love you too. You ain't never done nothing to me. I ain't never done nothing to you. All right. I love you, and I'm out. What's the sale? What? Oh, you wasn't here for the first one, Love Notes. Everybody have a wonderful night. All right. Thank you to everybody just listen to me rant, okay?